officially week 2 of marathon prep for Grandma's Marathon. Weekly mileage just increased. I got my training program from Jeff last night. So this morning, 10 miles. I did 10.04 at a 7:18 minute per mile pace. Total time, 1 hour, 13 minutes, 21 seconds. And if we pull up heart rate, average heart rate, 132 beats per minute. This is a big week. So this coming weekend is the Austin International Half Marathon. That kicks off the Austin Marathon series for this winter, and BPN is the main nutrition sponsor. So our gels and our electrolytes will be on course for the Austin International Half this coming weekend, and then next month, February, the Austin Marathon, we will have electrolytes and we will have Go Gels on course as the primary nutrition source, which is such a surreal, crazy experience. Thinking back to my first marathon ever in 2018, it was the Austin, Texas Marathon. That was me dipping my toes into endurance training. That was me dipping my toes into the marathon. And fast forward a few years later, 7 years later, to be exact, BPN is the nutrition sponsor. Our products are on course, fueling the athletes, fueling the runners. It's full circle, to say the least. So kicking off this week with a beautiful run, and this weekend, Austin International Half, baby. Let's go.
I was shocked. It was like a very interesting note. So
I don't want to know the flavors.
we'll see if you can guess them.
We'll see what we can get.
I cannot join you, but maybe we can get one to Landry.
Shake, shake, shake.
We'll see if this has clumps in it, because that was marinating a little bit.
So this is a first. I am doing a blind taste test of 3 different flavors of whey protein. And the reason we're doing this is every year during our 4th of July sale, or we have for at least the last couple of years, we launch a new limited edition flavor of whey protein. And obviously we're planning for 4th of July 2025. And usually we give our manufacturing partners, our flavor scientists, a lot of direction in terms of what flavors we're trying to create, R&D, and bring to market. But this time, we went to our manufacturing partners, our flavor scientists, and said, you guys create some options for us, the best flavors you can create. So the way our system works in terms of sampling product, Joe always takes lead. We try to remove as many variables as possible. So the water temperature is always the same. The amount of water we put in the bottles is always the same. We use the same bottles. They're labeled R&D use only here. We have 3 different flavors of protein. I don't know what they are. I'm going to blind sample them. I'm going to try and just guess, but really I'm just looking for subjective analysis and feedback, and really just figure out which one I like, if I like any of them, and if we want to make any modifications too. But I have no clue what I'm about to taste. I'm going into this completely blind, so we'll see.
2, 3.
This is one of my favorite parts of the business. And I'm
pour
personally not someone who can do like a small sample. Like when me and Joe sample stuff, he'll have like a sip, I'll have like 2 servings worth. When we're sampling flight or something with caffeine stimulants, I'm lit up on sampling day. All right, we got one that's obviously a chocolate base. Let's see what we cooked up. I'm gonna start with this one. I get some mocha coffee hints. Definitely some coffee hints to that. That is very, very good. But it's chocolate forward, and we already have chocolate peanut butter. I love this, but I don't know if it's a big enough differentiator from some of our other flavors. Is it a coffee flavor?
You nailed it. It was mocha, and that's exactly what I thought yesterday. It was good. It just doesn't differentiate enough.
No, it's not differentiated enough. It's very good. Yeah. It's a good mocha. It smells very good too.
The direction was sweet cold brew vibe, and it's scent labeled.
That is delicious. Like I would honestly like to have a few servings of that myself just to keep it home. That was good. That was really good. Naturally sweetened, naturally flavored, just like all of our other proteins. Well, foam on my nose. This one, fruity. That one would be the salted caramel. Mm-hmm. That's delicious. Can I have some more of that, actually? Yeah, it's a salted caramel for sure. I thought fruity when I initially smelled it, but it's just like the sweetness of the caramel. That is a good caramel. Get all the senses in there.
I thought maybe it could just a little bit more intensity.
I think more intensity, for sure. You get like the vanilla base. If you pulled up that caramel more,
It's a good caramel.
it's a really good caramel. Sweetness is good. Yeah, it's there, but more caramel for sure. I like this one a lot. It's definitely different than anything else we have. That is good.
You could tell no cocoa powder in there, so it won't blend in too much with the others. I was shocked at the color, actually. It's whey protein concentrate, casein, flavoring, sodium.
That's delish.
Yeah.
It's really good. Just more caramel for sure. Sweetness is perfect.
All right, here's the wild card.
Wild card.
Very interesting.
Wild card. I don't know. I get some mocha hints, kind of. I like this, but I have no clue. It's very different. Can I get some more of this, actually? I won't even know how to describe this.
If you guess it, Langina will send you a nice A5 Wagyu ribeye.
Is it Wagyu? It's ribeye.
It's
That's why I like it. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What is that?
Hazelnut. They put the word. They put.
I would have never guessed that.
So they said hazelnut latte. So there's obviously that mocha coffee note, but hazelnut's the note that you taste. That's interesting, which could be like, you could add a little bit of the input to something else you like, just to give it that like edge. It's a very interesting flavor.
What if we mixed? What if we added a little bit of mocha to the hazelnut?
Could you? Would it appeal to tons of people if you called it hazelnut? That was my one concern.
Nah, I think we'd have to get creative with the name.
But the note, people would like the note and they wouldn't know. Like you could call it, has to be in line, has to represent the flavor well, the name. But
I think if you tied in the mocha with the hazelnut, you could still, it would taste like a coffee, like mocha direction.
yeah.
But can I try some of the salted caramel again? I love the hazelnut. I think it might be a hard sell.
I just don't know what you call it.
I think we should push forward with the salted caramel. Curious your guys' thoughts. Would you be interested in a really good salted caramel whey protein limited offering for our annual 4th of July sale? Let's amplify the caramel for the next round. Yeah, I mean, that's delicious. That's delicious. So creamy. So creamy. Sweetness is perfect. A little bit more caramel. Yummy. The way my daughter describes food she likes now, she says yummy tummy. I almost just said that was yummy tummy. But it is. I think the true test, what I've been doing for Charlie's milk in the morning, is I now, she calls them her Charlie Chinos. I put milk in her cup and I add a little bit of whey protein in there and I blend it up. Mm-hmm. And I do chocolate whey protein. She loves it. Maybe tomorrow I'll try some salted caramel whey in her milk.
What happens if no yummy tummy comes out? What do you do?
That will then guide the direction of we're back to the drawing boards.
Charlie, do we need to increase the caramel note?
Yeah, I'll
ask her.
That was yummy tummy. More caramel, and I think we're dialed there, but that was delicious. Another day, another sampling. Joe Pivots, ladies and gentlemen. Genius. Professional. So I would love to bring you guys in to the way that we are thinking about BPN. Our focus and the future based off of where we started in 2012, where the brand has evolved to, where the industry is moving, and where we believe we are perfectly positioned for 2025, 2026, and beyond. Now, I'm not sure how familiar some of you guys are with our history of building BPN, but to provide a little bit of context, in 2012, I started BPN out of my college apartment in Western Pennsylvania with a $20,000 loan. And back then, my interests were much different than they are right now. I was into bodybuilding. I was into powerlifting. I was anti-cardio. Like, cardio was something you only did to lose weight if you were in a bodybuilding prep. And it wasn't running or logging miles. It was walking on an incline treadmill or on a Stairmaster and just dredging through 30 to 60 minutes of cardio to lose weight. That was what cardiovascular conditioning and training was for me back then. And the supplement industry was very different. It was the wild, wild west. In 2012, products were being recalled. They were being pulled off the shelves because of banned substances. People were getting injured, hurt, sent to the hospital. So when I started BPN in 2012, the goal was to create products with no proprietary blends, dosed appropriately, and products that people and athletes could trust. But we are targeting more of a traditional sports nutrition, bodybuilding community. I mean, we were going to fitness expos to learn more about the industry, like the Arnold Expo in Ohio. That was the part of the industry that I initially fell in love with and thought we would be a part of forever. We started off traditional sports nutrition, pre-workout, creatine, amino acids, protein. And then in 2018, we expanded the health and wellness line with strong greens, strong reds, multivitamin, joint support. And then in 2020, we launched our first endurance product. This was transformative to get us to where we are right now. Our first endurance product was G1M Sport, carbohydrates and electrolytes. And we created this product out of necessity while I was in my first prep for an Ironman. And then I started training for marathons and I needed a fuel source. G1M Sport was that fuel source. That then took us down a path of exploration of more endurance products. Now, I want to make it clear that our extension of the health and wellness category and then endurance products was not strategic in terms of being ahead of the market because we saw the market moving in a certain direction. No, we were just pursuing our own interests, passions of training, sport, lifestyle. And that became very endurance focused. But as many of you know, over these last couple of years, endurance, running, marathons has become more popular. It's become very popular. And as the market has started to move in that direction, our brand has simultaneously naturally evolved in that same direction. So what we believe has happened these last couple of years and where we're at right now is we are at this perfect intersection where the market is moving one way, BPN has been moving one way, and we are at the intersection for perfect supply and demand. There is a huge demand for endurance, performance-focused products, and we are a brand that speaks that language. We are a brand that lives that lifestyle. We live that sport. We love it. And it's this perfect marriage at the perfect time. And creating products that people, athletes can use and trust has been a very meaningful value of our business for years now. So we've been getting our products tested for banned substances for a few years. We used to be with Informed Sport, but we recently have switched over to NSF Certified for Sport. You can see this logo on our products here. NSF Certified Sport. This is our Creapure creatine monohydrate product, and then our Go Gels, for example, NSF Certified for Sport there too. And one of the reasons we switched over to NSF for Sport is because we want to be partnered and more involved with college sports programs and professional athletics. And while both Informed Sport and NSF Certified for Sport test for banned substances, the catalyst of switching our products over to NSF Certified for Sport is because most college sports programs and professional teams can only endorse NSF Certified for Sport products. And all of our products are tested for banned substances. Now we know that the best brands out there are the best brands because they are focused. They don't chase every opportunity. Their mission is focused. Their products are focused. Who they're serving is focused. So that being said, we are going all in on performance endurance. What is performance endurance? It is when endurance is the tip of the spear. It is the primary goal. And wellness, recovery, strength training will and always needs to be a foundation of that. But the priority is endurance-related goals. We are a performance endurance brand. We want to own the performance endurance space. Be a fuel source for committed individuals, committed athletes to achieve their full potential. We're going all in on that. Go on more, performance endurance, and for the committed. Those three things are the three initiatives, the three areas of focus that I shared with this team internally when we kicked off 2025. That's who BPN is going to be this year. That's who BPN is going to be next year. That's who BPN needs to be in the future. We are hyper-focusing on performance endurance. Good morning. It's a good day. It's about 4:15 a.m. and it is the morning of the Austin International Half Marathon. And the reason this is so significant is because this is the first race ever where we have BPN products on course. We have Go Gels and we have electrolytes on course. And we're going to have them on course for this race and for the Austin Full Marathon in February, which is a big deal. It's a really big deal for me. I'm really proud of this partnership. with the Austin Marathon Series. So, this morning, we're gonna go fuel the city of Austin, Texas to run 13.1 miles. I'm psyched. It's race season, baby.
Oh! He's right! Bring it in! Oh, what's up? Give it to you.
All right, guys, this kicks off the Austin Marathon race season. This is the Austin International Half. It is a nice, inviting, brisk morning here, but it's beautiful. I am pacing one of my best friends, Trey Friedemann. He's been putting in the work, so I'm gonna run with him. And we got VPN electrolytes, Go Gels on course, trying to stay warm right now. It is, it's gonna be a fun morning. It's gonna be a fun winter. It's gonna be a fun year. 2025 is our year. We're taking over endurance. We're taking over the endurance space, baby. All right, we're about 8 minutes away from start. Gonna rip a caffeinated Go Gel. So I'm gonna do, just did this pre-race. Gonna do a mixed berry, or not, sorry, apple cinnamon, Go Gel normal, halfway through.
When you start heading south, you're gonna have
Trey's over here. Let's get Trey on camera. Let's get his feels before we get started. Here's the man himself. Here's the man himself. We're doing it today, baby.
Show up and blow up.
What a day, man. So many red hats, so much BPN, so much love. Everyone's gonna have a great day. That's all that matters.
You know who I saw here behind Austin International Half? I'm just talking about our elite athletes.
Good morning, Austin, Texas. All right, you guys are my people. This is why I love runners. This is why I run, because it's Sunday morning, it's cold, it's windy, and these are the people who are committed to getting it done. You put in the work, regardless of the weather, regardless of the time of year, regardless of what you got going in your life, you show up, you put in the miles, you put in the work. So today, let's lay it down, let's run fast. It's a great course to get it done. As always, go one more.
Ladies and gentlemen, runners, to your mark! They won, have fun, and the
Yeah,
We're on great pace right now.
it's actually really nice out now.
Ahead of pace. Sun's out. It's getting warm. Hey!
Just,
What's up, baby?
just grateful to be able to run. Good friends, good people.
Quarters of a mile.
Finish line, 2025 Boston International Half Bang Bang. Have you
Start the year right, baby. What up?
That guy wanted a 139. We got a 134.58, 13.2 miles, 7:11 pace. Crushed his goal. Crushed his goal. That's what's up. I knew it as soon as we got started. I was like, we're going fast, baby. You could have went faster too. Last 2 or 3 were sub 7. We negative splitted. We just got faster and faster.
Mile 8, I questioned a lot. I was like, I have a cramp, but I'm not going to tell him. It's so fun. It's a good kind of hurt. It was fun, man. Beautiful course. So grateful for Nick. I had a goal of 139 and we did 134, but I for sure wouldn't have been able to do it without him. That's like the power of having good friends and good people and community around you. They like pull the best out of you when you feel like you can't get there on your own.
Be like that guy. I'm like, if I can do it, you can do it.
For sure.
Man, thank you, bro.
Good to see you, man.
It's really good to see you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Dude, it was incredible. PR for me, but at 5 miles left, I was just like, I'm just gonna send it and see what happens. And I saw Luke at the last mile, and I was like, I'm gonna try to catch him and then pass him.
I'm from Chicago, and it's the coldest half marathon I've ever done. It's the coldest half or full I've ever done. I'm still shaking.
Bro, bring it in! I'll take my shirt off!
I won't do that.
That was a great morning for the brand. And one of my favorite things to do is witness people PRing their race and achieving goals that they set out months prior and exceeding those goals, crushing those goals. I got to run with one of my best friends, Trey Freeman, this morning and watch him crush his goal. His goal was a 1:39 marathon. And we did it in just under 1 hour, 35 minutes. He put in a big prep for this half marathon with a newborn. Watching my friends, watching people of this brand, just watching anyone crush their goals brings me so much joy and fulfillment, especially in a race. And for me to be able to do that alongside of them is one of my favorite things to do. It's a great day for the brand, a great day for this team. And this is us, this is BPN, putting a stake in the ground saying, we are here to own endurance. BPN is a performance endurance brand. That is who we are, that's what we're building, that's our goal, that's what we're gonna do.